Hello and welcome to the 2024 Southland Conference Beach Volleyball Season Previews. And I'm joined right now by head coach of the New Orleans Privateers, Avery Thiboddeaux, and Maria Ozaeta. Maria, coach, thank you so much for being with us today. How are you?
Doing good. Like I said, just season's right around the corner, so we're just excited to get going.
Awesome. And coach, for you is a change, right? It's your first at the helm as the head coach of the Privateers. So firstly, what does that responsibility feel like?
It's a little bit different, obviously, than being an assistant coach, but obviously with what being here the last 2 years when we split the two programs, indoor and beach, it's kind of just a seamless transition. Like I said, I didn't really change anything that we did from the last 2 years. Like we've had great success the last 2 years, so why would I want to come in and change anything different? So, like you can ask the girls. I mean, practice and everything has been pretty much the same. We've kept our schedules the same, everything like that. Like I said, trying to make the transition process not only for me but for everybody just as seamless as possible.
So Maria, I will take coach's advice and I will ask you, how has the transition been? Is it the same routine? Are things just as
Yeah, no, it's exactly the same. And like Avery is like perfect coach. Like we work so hard with him and like the team is great. Like I think this year it's a better team than last year and we're pretty excited to like start season. Yeah, I think we can do something great this year.
well? I think last year you did a number of great things as well, Maria. Obviously, making it all the way to the semi-final round, effectively, of the conference championship tournament. Obviously, I know you wish you would have gone a little bit further and won the championship. So, how does that memory of last year really motivate you going into 2024?
It's a little sad when you think about it, but like it motivates you to like win this year and like I think we can do it and we have a team to win this year and I think we got
Yeah. Coach
it.
Maria's made a big statement there in saying that she thinks this could be a better team and a better roster this year than last year. And obviously, you've had a hand in that recruiting both as an assistant and now as the head man. So, how do you kind of see it when you look at the roster, and what new changes do you think you will have this year with the Privateers?
I think this year just being consistent in all spots 1 through 5 in our lineup. Past 2 years, like we've been really strong at the top and kind of struggled to find a fourth and a fifth pair that kind of would give us consistency throughout the year. And some of that was because of injuries. Like last year, we had somebody coming off of an injury working back up, so that worked some mixing of partners and things. But like I said, I think this year we just have a consistent group. We even have a sixth pair. And then one person coming off of injury that gives us almost a seventh pair, like consistency all the way through our lineup. And like I said, that's where we've kind of struggled at the conference tournament the last couple of years, is really trying to get wins in those 4 and 5 spots and had to put a lot of pressure on our ones, twos, and threes to have to win. So, like I said, I think that's where we're going to be better this year. Like I said, just across the board, like all 5 spots in our lineup, giving us a chance to win.
So, when you have been on the recruiting trail trying to find the newcomers for this roster, are there any specific intangibles you can tell us that you're particularly looking for in the young women you bring into this program?
We just look for like athleticism and people that want to be coached, people that they may have done things a certain way but their entire life, but understanding that you're going to be playing with a new partner, you could be playing with a new partner at different points throughout the year. So being able to be, flexible with different people throughout the year. So people who, like I said, have shown the ability to adapt and not just have one style of play. Because, like I said, playing with Maria versus playing with somebody else on our team, you may play two completely different styles of volleyball. And I want people to be able to adjust from, different methods like that. So as well as just people that come in and have a great team environment. I think you can ask Maria or any of our girls, like it's just fun to be in the locker room as well, which like I said makes practice enjoyable, which like I said makes our girls want to try harder in practice and things like that, not regretting having to come in from day to day. So looking for people, like I said, that want to be part of that team culture as well. Like I said, not changing anything that we've changed the last couple of years. Like I said, we're people that want to be here and be part of our family.
And Maria, you went through the transition process from not being a college student to being one last year in your first season here in the Southland. What was that experience like, and what did you learn about the Southland Conference beach volleyball scene in your first year?
So I think I thought it was gonna be harder for me because like a language and all that. But like here at UNR, it's like a family, so like they help me with everything. I feel like home. So it was easy to like come here. Yeah.
And now this year, you're welcoming in newcomers into your locker room. How has that
Yeah,
process been? How's that gelling with your new teammates?
it's so good. I think we're like such a close team this year more than last year. I think And like, yeah, it's like a family. Like we're all so close. We talk about everything. We like share a lot of things together. And yeah.
Coach, that's got to make you
So,
really happy to know and hear firsthand that you've got, such a tight knit group in that locker room, and it really says a lot about the culture of your program.
Yeah, and so that's was something that we like really take pride in. Like I said, our team is so we don't even you really need to use the word culture. It's just a great place where everybody loves coming in. Like I said, coming into practice every day. Like I said, even coming into the weight room where sometimes it can be a little bit, oh no, we have to do weightlifting today. Like I said, the girls enjoy that. Like I said, our strength coach being a part of that as well. Like I said, it's not just us, the coaches and the players on the team. Like it says, everybody, our support staff that, like I said, enjoys being around our team and around our program because they know we have something special.
Looking ahead to the season itself, a number of tough tests on the schedule: LSU, Oregon, Tulane, Tampa, amongst others. How do you view your schedule this year, and how do you think those tests will set you up for competition in the Southland Conference?
Well, I think we have probably the most diverse schedule in the country. Like I said, I haven't looked at everybody's across the board, but I mean, we played 25 different teams in our 32 games, which is more than I think anybody has on their schedule probably ever. In the past, I think the most we've had different teams is 19. So getting to see 25 different teams throughout the year is going to give us new challenges every single week of the season, which I said will kind of prepare us for the conference tournament at the end of the year. Because we may see everybody the fifth week in the season at the Southland roundup, but then people may change their lineups and things where it won't really be a change for us because we've kind of gone through that the entire season versus playing the same teams, 5, 6 times in a season. We'll really only play, I think 2 teams 3 times, and the rest, like I said, is a bunch of single times playing a bunch of teams. So it really gives us a good diversity of like what we want to do. See how we kind of stack up against different lineups, big schools, small schools. Like I said, what's going to give us the best chance, come conference tournament time.
And is that something that you see being the same for you throughout? Do you foresee lineup changes throughout the season? Is that something you like to do, or do you like to have it set from week one and roll there?
Obviously, as long as things are going well and the team's winning, like I said, I want to keep it there and keep it going. Obviously, if there's some things that we need to mix up, we may do it. But like I said, I think just getting a new test every weekend is going to test every single spot in our lineup because some of the big schools may be strong all the way through. Some of the smaller schools may be strong at top spots in the lineup, bottom spots in the lineup. Like I said, it's going to test everybody on our team versus, like I said, when you play the same team 5 times, you know exactly the matchup you're going to get each time. So like I said, it's going to challenge every single person on our team. Like I said, to be better every single weekend. As I said, even some of the teams you mentioned, but I think there are a lot of teams that are right there on the outskirts. They're going to be pushing the rankings this year, like North Florida, North Alabama, and some of those teams, like I said, are just going to constantly give us good tests come, postseason time.
And Maria, in the fall, obviously you competed in the AVCA Pairs Championship. Just wanted to kind of get your take on what that experience was like, and how you felt that improved your game.
I think it was good. We weren't expecting like to be that great, but I think we did it great. We had a good time. And I mean, facing like big teams like that, it's always fun. And I don't know, yeah, we had so much fun, and like our level was like, I think pretty good. So we were both excited.
And coach, a great achievement for them, reaching all the way to the final of the consolation bracket. That had to be something that you were very proud of.
Yeah, like I said, going into it, didn't really want to put any expectations on them. I just wanted to go in and just kind of do the best we could, and just kind of see where we stacked up against some of the best teams. Obviously, beating crosstown rival Tulane, beating Boise State conference opponent, beating some other big schools as well. Like I said, I think we finished at the highest placing Southland pair that was there. But then like I said, I think we're the 22nd highest placing like overall university. So not just showing even though it's only 2 members of our team, like I said, it shows, like I said, that where we want to be competing, not just like at the top of our conference, but competing nationally as well. And like I said, I didn't want to set expectations, but I think we overexceeded, what I was kind of expecting going into it. Like I said, pulling out some big wins over teams like Arizona and things like that, that in past years, like I said, for the first year we went, it was kind of just to kind of see what the experience was like. And then I think this year, I think we brought, a new level of competitiveness to the championship.
And coach, for you, as you look ahead to 2024, what do you think it will take from the team on the whole to be able to go one step further and try and claim a Southland championship in April?
I think it's just treating every single game like it's going to be on championship Sunday when it gets to the conference tournament. Because being there the last 2 years, I think maybe a little bit of the vibe in the locker room is a little bit of just, jitters, a little bit of pressure. Being there, obviously last year we had a little bit of changes too, like I said, with the weather, going to play, not going to play. But like I said, having that where just every single game seems like it's the exact same. Like I said, whether it's game 1 next weekend on Friday versus it's the last game of the season, we go into it feeling the same way where our nerves kind of don't affect how we play. So I think that's, a big change that our team is going to be working towards every single weekend. Like I said, and that's what's great about having a diverse schedule is we don't have an expectation of what we expect to beat or lose to a team when we go into a matchup. It's a new matchup every single time. So we have to be our best selves on that day.
Yeah, and we'll certainly hope for less weather impact this year when we get to the championship in Houston in April. Maria, just lastly for you, I just want to get to know one or two of your teammates a little bit better. I just want to get to know one of your teammates a little bit better. If you were going to suggest one of your teammates who you thought would be a very good head beach volleyball coach in the future, who do you think that would be?
I think maybe Hannah be.
And why would that be?
I don't know, like she's always like helping us, like she's always like helping me about like my techniques or like about volleyball in general. And like, I don't know, I think she will be a great coach. And like she already has experience, so I think yeah, she'll be good. I don't know. I don't really know.
Coach, you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I mean, like Hannah, like I said, is a 5th-year senior, somebody that battled back from injury last year. Like even last year coming off of injury, she still found a way to, like I said, earn a captain spot because she kind of just has that respect of the team. Like I said, she coaches like high school in her free time. So she's got a little bit of that coaching experience. Like I said, she understands the college game. And like I said, she's been around it for 5 years. So yeah, somebody who's been around that long, hopefully they would have picked up some good tricks along the way to, becoming a head coach.
Awesome. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that in the future. And we'll wish you guys nothing but the best for the 2024 season. We'll hope to see you very, very soon.
All right. Thanks, Callum.